Hey guys, it's me, Kayla with the Curls, and it is Wisdom Wednesday. So every week I pop on here and I give you a quick little nugget for the week to kind of help you, navigate life while I'm making my morning coffee. And so today's Wisdom Wednesday word is secure your own mask first. Secure your own mask first. So May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and so as a social services worker, social worker, I would be remiss if I did not encourage you to do some self-care, some self-reflection, some things for yourself. And so I want to encourage you to secure your own mask first. So life is kind of like a trip, and we're going by plane, right? And so I say that because sometimes life throws us for a loop. Sometimes there's severe weather. Sometimes you need a passport in order to unlock stuff, like to get to certain places. You can't go without a passport. And so there's some things in life that you want to do, but you have to do something else first. Like if you wanted to be a doctor, you'd have to go to school first in order to be a doctor. So secure your own mask first. This is why this is important. So there's three things you really need to look at. First, you're going to look at turbulence, okay? Turbulence. You're going to have to decide how you are going to address turbulence. So when you're on a plane, you're everything's all breezy, right? And then all of a sudden you start bumping, and then somebody comes over the loudspeaker and they say, return to your seats, and then boom, a bell goes off and it says buckle your safety belts, right? So in my mind, I'm like, what an excellent time for self-reflection, right? So because it doesn't matter who you are, if you're a mom, a grandma, a businessman, when the bell goes off, everybody returns to their seats and they buckle up. But what they do after that is different. Some people start to meditate. Some people start some deep breathing. Some people let up their seat and they're like, whoo, and they're looking around, kind of preparing for what's next. Moms typically look at their kids to make sure they have also sat down and buckled up. Some people put in their headphones so they can listen to some music. Your body typically has a cue to let you know that you are going through turbulence or a stressful situation. For me, I crave spaghetti. That's how I know that things are a little bit off kilter. It's like, and I love spaghetti. Or I used to think that I loved spaghetti, but the reality is during that time period, I was super stressed. So for me, that's my turbulence bell. That's to let me know I need to self-reflect and decide what I'm going to do in this moment to help me to feel better, okay? Number two, you got to prioritize what you're taking. So physically, when you're going on a trip, you can't take everything. I mean, I know that sometimes we're packing everything but the kitchen sink, right? But physically, you can't take everything. And so emotionally, you can't take everything. That's why it's so important to go to therapy, to go to treatment, to take your medications, to have discussions, open communication, open dialogue. It is so important, right? You cannot take everything. Trauma's not your fault, but healing is your responsibility. And just like on an airplane, if you're packing all of this stuff, yes, sometimes you get a free bag, but anything extra, anything over the weight limit, it's going to cost you. And so just like that in relationships, when you take trauma, when you take anger, when you take inability to apologize, you're holding grudges, when you take that into the next version or the next vision, the next part of your life, it may cost you. It may cost you relationships. It may cost you a job. It may cost you a relationship with self or with your kids. Those things are going to cost you. So you have to decide what to put down. Lastly, secure your own mask first. And that means that you can't pour from an empty cup. You have got to recharge. So the first one was decide how you're going to respond to turbulence. Those are for everyday little things. Secure your own mask first means in emergency situations. When the sky is falling, you have to take care of your number one player. You are your Michael Jordan. You are your Dwayne Wade. You are your Steph Curry. You are your LeBron. You have to take care of you, or you can't take care of anybody else. You just don't have it. They say it's a cute thing that we say in social services that psychology asks, is the glass half full or half empty? And as social workers, we say, do you know that it's refillable? And so I just want you to think about that today. Make sure that you are taking care of you. You are pouring into you. And self-care ain't always bubble baths. Sometimes self-care is hanging up. Sometimes self-care is saying no. Sometimes self-care is saying that's not a part of my journey today. So I love you guys. If you need a referral to therapy, let me know. I do not do private therapy, but I'm more than happy to provide you with a referral to someone that can help you out. And I hope that today it was very, very helpful. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.